Okay, so the Aprilefff situation that is, brewing with Toby Turner right now is, in my personal opinion, I think it's false. There are red flags everywhere. I need to mention, number one, there are some YouTubers, one in particular, Jacqueline Glenn, who said that yes, Toby was aggressive, but in no way, shape, or form felt forced to do anything. There was another one who actually was an observer to a situation where one woman had a, bipolar breakdown, and literally, he witnessed the whole thing between her and Toby, and it was not abusive. It was not rape. It was not drugging. It was just simply an argument. And now, apparently, she is claiming that he abused her. Really? So, one thing I need to mention, both sides seem to have their own stories. Both sides are giving people reasonable doubt that this could just be bullshit, okay? I need to mention that some of these people might be basing their experiences with Toby off of Aprileff's blog post, and the reason why I'm saying that right now is because there's a particular video Rob Dyke put up a little while ago. It talked about how experiences, are based off of, kind of like your mood. If your mood was terrible that one day, odds are you're gonna leave a bad review or something like that. And I feel as though that kind of applies here because maybe some of these people just happen to have, just a bad experience with Toby that one day. And it wasn't abusive, but they just went ahead and claimed it was abusive because Aprilefff started talking about it on Tumblr. And another thing I need to mention, Tumblr is not 911. If you truly and really truly want to put away a rapist, put away an abuser, call the cops. The longer you wait to frickin' put this guy away, the more people he's gonna go and abuse and rape and ruin the lives of. But no, it took you frickin' years to do so. Now, I did tweet at her on Twitter. I told her about it. I said, hey, you live in California. In California, the statute of limitations for rape is 6 years. You have 6 years to call the cops. It's been about 3 years so far. You still have a good enough time frame to call the cops, and they can do an investigation, and they can figure out if any of this is true. Don't let frickin' Tumblr do your research for you. Don't let a bunch of frickin' emotional people, not to say that the police aren't emotional, they are, but don't let untrained individuals do research and do investigations. Okay, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook is not that. It is not that. And it never will be that. Because, and this is, I face-palmed when I saw this fucking shit. I went ahead and looked up more on this information. I saw a video. I believe it was like either it was some video. I think it was either Jacqueline Glenn's video or maybe one of Repzian's videos. I don't know. But some dumb fuck went ahead and said, "Oh well, it's not safe for women to frickin' tell the police because they're sexist." I wanted to shoot myself after reading that. Legit. So, let me get this straight, dumb fuck. Because you think police are sexist, you're not going to report it. Odds are, number one, if you're a police officer, especially if you're investigating like a detective or something like that, you can't necessarily be biased, okay? When you're doing an investigation, you can't be biased. Okay, will I say there are some fucked up police officers out there? Yes. But do I think all of them are fucked up? No. Report the frickin' stuff to the police. Do not, in any way, shape, or form, let Tumblr do this. Don't let Tumblr do your investigation. Don't let Tumblr investigate the issue, because odds are the stuff that's going to come out of there is going to be horse shit. Legit horse shit. And I love how everyone else is just like, well, you know, women don't do this because yada yada, they're embarrassed. Think, jackass. You've been raped. You've been abused. You've been drugged. What do? You just sit there and don't do shit? Is that really what you... Okay, so I am trying to wrap my mind around this. Okay, so dipshits, they think that because they were raped and abused, they shouldn't call the cops because they're embarrassed. Trust me, jackass. If I were raped and abused, the first thing I would be going to is the cops. Like, some of the shit I've seen on the internet these days makes me want to facepalm. It makes me wish the internet would just kind of die just for like 3 days just to frickin' make these people shut up. I cannot stand bullshit like that. Okay? The police, the frickin' FBI, whoever you report it to, will investigate this stuff. Take it to the authorities. They will find it. They will do a thorough investigation. They'll get warrants. They'll check Toby's apartment. They'll see if any of your frickin' stuff is true. They'll frickin' check if he actually has possession of drugs. They will check if he has any, you know, Mickeys in there. You know, they'll check. They'll get warrants. They'll do the proper procedure and actually do a proper and thorough investigation and not have Tumblr SJWs do it for you. You see, relying on the internet is an extremely dangerous frickin' idea. It's not a good one. And I don't think it should ever be used as a way to do investigation, okay? Even the frickin' places like Drama Alert are not good. I'm sorry. I need to I'll let this be known. Let it be known. I don't hate Keemstar. I actually watch his content. I think it's good content. I think it's entertaining. But some of the shit that he talks about personally, I think he needs to do a bit more fucking research before he actually puts some of that shit out there. But, dude, I personally am not siding with anybody, but from what I've seen and from what I've heard, that both sides are at war. Both sides are saying two completely different stories. Both sides are pretty much saying that the other side is bullshit. I'm not trying to be biased, okay? But doing research like this, you kind of see both sides, and you kind of see the bullshitters, and you kind of see the bullshit in the situation. Sit back. Take a step back. Take a couple of deep breaths and do some research. Look at the situation. I'm not saying Aprilefff is wrong. I'm not saying Toby Turner is a rapist, but I'm saying sit back, get some damn coffee, get some damn tea, get some Monster energy drinks, frickin', and do some research. Sit there and do research, and don't let fucking Tumblr do it for you. I know I might seem like an asshole right now, but it seems to be the only way anybody will understand. Don't let fucking Tumblr do research for you. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I probably was harsh in this video, but I personally think some harshness was needed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I also hope you enjoyed the gameplay. See you guys later.